don't know if I've said this on the show before, but I love this team.
I love you guys so much.
I seen before the game that Mikel Antonio said that he reckons West Ham will finish ahead of Liverpool, and that he view this is the best one. So that's fair enough. That's bollocks. Okay, but he called this match a 6-pointer. Please. So a little bit of a change of plan with how we approached the win this week. Alisson obviously didn't get the memo, pulled out a world-class save in the 4th minute. So the rest of the players were like, we're not going to concede first if he carries on like this. We thought on our feet. We decided we'd score first this time. Salah's, I think, in one of those moods, and I don't know if this is going to make sense, but like a few pockets of games during a season, he gets in this mood where he's like extra, where he puts his foot on top of the ball a lot. He's doing, where he scored that goal against City, scored the goal against Watford, where he's like extra sort of twisty and turny, Martinez on his arse sort of form. And I feel like he's in that. He was in that yesterday. He was really sort of, you didn't know where he was.
Where'd he go? Over here, my friends. Or is it over here?
Absolutely smashed it. Even if the keeper had just stayed put, it would be like that. I don't know if any are old enough to remember that brilliant Nike ad from the 90s. Then West Ham got one back themselves. Good goal, to be fair. West Ham played pretty well. Paquetá especially played very good. It seems like we just have this extra... You know what it's like? Do you ever play in FIFA or whatever it's called now, EA, FC, something, where like you decide, we'll have a laugh. Let's both pick shy teams. And so you both pick like a team with like 50 or 60s stats or whatever it is. And you think, they're actually not too bad. And then you get, as the second half wears on, you realise, their stamina is a joke. Then you realise, that's what the better teams have. It feels like we're doing that to other teams where like we just keep at them all the time, and their stamina wears right down around 60, 70 minutes, and we don't. The pressing as well, especially yesterday, was fantastic. Anyway, on to Nunez's goal. Nunez scoring a goal that only Darwin Nunez can score. Unbelievable assist from, it's a good assist from McAllister. And also, like, it's not, like, the fact that Nunez can make that look so easy and make other chances, he doesn't make them look hard, he just doesn't score them.
No. Anyway.
He, like, because there's a bit of a, like, there's wind, or I don't know what was going on, but, like, hits it first time, unbelievable volley into the corner. And, like, no one else takes the shot like that. No, everyone else would be taking it down, or they would have a different technique. I just, like, I seen some stat that it's like Nunez has a goal involvement every 56 minutes. It's either a goal or a goal involvement. I really should have researched it. But the point being that he is, just like a certain someone predicted at the start of the season, is going to be electric this year. But unbelievable finish. And like that's the thing. He is just getting chance after chance. And I'll tell you what I love about him. His desire to get on the end of anything. Like you see him telling players where he wants it. He is full clip on his way to meet it. And I can already see a change in him this season, and I think he's just going to get better and better. This kind of works for him and against him in that he doesn't overthink things, but he's a shoot first, ask questions later sort of striker. Ridiculous. And you know what I love about him as well, and I always thought this about Mane as well. He doesn't get put off by things not going his way. You know, where some players might sort of shy away, or I don't want to make another mistake, or I don't want to, you know, I'll pass it next time or whatever. He is just, he's like, right, I'll get another chance now in about 5 minutes time. Don't worry about me. It's got to be Nunez, Salah, and Diaz. Like, just we have the best strike force in the world.
I'm Ron Burgundy.
And then Jota makes it 3. On the Jota goal, I've a real bee in my bonnet about this goal, and not anything to do with the actual goal itself, but just how I was watching it. So I did have Sky Sports last year because I got a great deal. I negotiated with them down. I was like, okay, give me standard definition for an extra whatever it was. It wasn't a lot at all. So I was like, great. And then I realized watching it, I'm like, oh, standard definition is now, SD is now LD. Lower definition. They make standard definition worse, so the higher definition you want to fork out the money for. Anyway, I left my contract. They tried to jack up the price. So now I just watch it on streams that I find on Twitter and stuff like that. Not optimal, but... and this fucking... They do it all the time now. This is exactly my experience of the Jota goal, okay? Okay, so comes in. Van Dijk. Oh, what's this? Oh... Great. So I can hear that a goal has been scored. I'm happy and frustrated at the same time. What a conflicting set of emotions. I mean, yay. And I'm worse because I'm sitting there just going like, I'm sure it'll be off in a second. I don't dare click out of the stream because I won't find another one. It's no way to be. I'm going to be getting a dodgy box soon. In other news, Gomez was great. Matip was great. I'm starting to think that a tactic that we can use to score more goals is just give the ball to Matip and let him run up the pitch with it. Now, we know that he's the greatest dribbler of all time, but they don't know that. I'd say we just give him the ball and just let him beat 5 or 6 players. Nothing too crazy for him. He could do it in sleep. And then play the final pass to Mo or to someone else. And if he wants to keep going for the tap in, sure. But Matip is unbelievable with the ball to feet. Stick him in DM. So yeah, he was great. Gomez was great. McAllister, huge improvement. Szoboszlai, I mean, what can I say that hasn't already been said? Just class. Just love the man. You have your pick of the front 3. You have another 2 or 3 sitting on the bench who can cause you just as much damage. And then you've got Szoboszlai and McAllister behind them.
Oh, well, lots of luck.
5 wins and a draw. We're in second place behind City, only 2 points behind City for all their brilliance and
as bizarre irregularities in his accounts.
We're just right there behind them. Then the next 2 games will be the big testers. We've got Spurs away and then we got Brighton away in the league in the next 2. 2 huge games. We're all in form. It'll be really interesting to see. And I'm, dare I say it, just looking forward to the games. Just looking forward to the games. And if you get 6 points out of them, fucking come on. Then we're going to win the league. Okay? And thank you, by the way, very much for all the lovely support on this channel. I am loving it. I'm here. I wouldn't be recording this at 7 a.m. because it's the only time that I get to do it if I didn't love it. And I love it a lot because you guys are all sound. So thanks very much. Oxlade-Chamberlain, who just on Saturday night scored the winner for Besiktas. Delighted for him.
I tell you, I don't like the looks of this at all. Wait a minute. Oh my God. Don't you dare do that. There's people in there. There's people in there. What the hell is so great about that?
Go on, Ox. I'm going to go put on another cup of coffee because this one's gone cold. Have yourself a very good week and I'll catch you in the next one. The Reds.